Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. You're back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Say brown.
What's up, divas? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha Danielle. If you don't know me already, you can call me Tasha, of course. Anybody never call me Danny because that's my middle name, but if you want to, you can call me Danny too, but everybody calls me Tasha. Today's video, we're gonna get into a get ready with me. I'm going to my cousin's baby shower, and so I said let's just get on her and give you guys this whole look that I am about to beat, because I have been loving how my makeup has been coming out here recently. It's just been given effortless, flawless, beat to the gods, lashes on fleek, eyebrows you already know, that's that soft tap that I'm gonna give it on, so minimum effort there. My sister's just been loving it, so let's just get into it. I'm got about an hour roughly. I'm running behind time. I was making 3, it is 3, but I'm just gonna have to get there for 4 at this point. My drive is only about 10 minutes, so I should be all right. So let's get into this, because I gotta do the straightening to the hair as well, and then put on this cute fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an essentials video, things that you need for your face to come out flawless, depending on the type of finish that you're looking for. Whether that be a full coverage, medium coverage, or light coverage. I always like to go for medium coverage. I'm not so much of a full coverage person, so if you're looking for full coverage, let me know in the comments and we can get into that type of video for you guys. But let's just start off with my base. I've already moisturized my face with my good old faithful acne.org. That's what helps me keeps all my bumps down and my hyperpigmentation under control. So with that said, I'm going to start off with my NYX Plump Right Back primer, and I'm gonna put that in my T-zone. This has been my go-to primer here lately. Tiara Monet, I think that's her name. If you follow her on Instagram, she used to be heavy on YouTube doing makeup, and she had a collaboration with NYX. I think it was beginning of this year, middle to beginning of this year. I'm loving how my makeup has been coming out. Also loving these brows. Like when I say minimum effort, I really mean minimum effort for the brows. If you have the coin to go get soft tap done, I promise you, you won't regret it. Like loving the brows, like they just look done. So I'm gonna start with my brows today, and I'm just going to go ahead and brush them through, and I'm gonna give ever so lightly fill in to the beginning, because I like my brows to look blended to the front. Then that's why I like to put a little bit of my brow wiz pencil, which is what I'm using, my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown, and just go ahead and fill this in just a tear bit, not much at all. And I'm using a very light hand to do this part. So that's it. Then I'm gonna take my spoolie, brush through them again. I changed my brush that I use now to do my eyebrows. I just wanted a bigger size brush as opposed to the precise small one. And because I changed my brush, I also changed the concealer that I use. So I'm gonna go in with this Pro Conceal HD in Cool Tan. And I'm now going in with my eyebrow brush from MAC. It's a 252. Nice and thin, but it's a lot bigger than my other one that I used to use. And I'm just saturating that brush, and then I'm gonna curve out my eyebrows. Gonna use a darker color on top. Yeah, and now I'm gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and that is in the shade Cafe, and I'm gonna mix that with the Pro Conceal to do the top of my eyebrow. So I'm not gonna go and grab any more makeup on that brush. I'm just gonna mix it with that NARS on the back of my hand to get a darker shade, because that is pretty light for under the eye. And now I have a darker shade, and I'm just gonna clean up the top. The top color should be a little bit closer to your foundation color than your highlight color under your eye. So that's why I mixed it. Let me get to blend this out. I was saying that this is my Sigma E35 brush. If you don't have this brush, that's completely fine. If you use a sponge, that will also work. So it's just up to you and what you prefer. But you definitely want to have two different shades. One shade for under the eyebrow and then another shade for above the eyebrow. This will ensure that your blend above the eyebrow is not too light, and you don't have to match it too much to your skin tone. So if you choose the lighter option to the top, you just have to work that much harder to blend it out, so it's not looking like you have a whole halo going around your eye. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the opposite side. Just blend, blend, blend when it comes to your eyes and making them look clean. It's just a matter of blending for a while. That's it. Of course, here on YouTube, most YouTubers will edit that out because it's a process, and we don't know if you will want to sit here for a whole 15 minutes, 20 minutes and watch us blend out our eye makeup. I'm now going to go in with my Beauty Blender and just blend over that. Remember, your Beauty Blender will just take up any excess product that you have while blending it out at the same time. See how that just blended out so well? Love that technique. Tell you, sis has just been loving this new technique that she's just going on. So now, oh, my foundation. Now that it's getting back into winter, I'm changing back up my foundation. I'm not using my summer foundation anymore. So I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter soft matte longwear foundation, and this is the technique that I have been using her lately, which I found that I just use a lot less product. So with this, I put a few dots in the middle for my forehead, and then everywhere that you're only gonna see the foundation, that's where I add it to. And then I just go in with my Beauty Blender. So I put a line here down on the lower half of my cheek. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzing stick, my matte stick in ebony, and I'm gonna put that on the highest points of my cheekbone. That will allow me to avoid having too much product on my face. And now I'm going to take that stick again and go around my forehead with it. I don't use the same thing for my nose contour. I use my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Cool Espresso for my nose. Someone is blowing my phone up. I conceal twice. So first I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Cafe, and I'm going to conceal right here under my eye, on the inner aspect of my eye. I put a little bit there, then I put a little bit on the outside, some on my eyelid, and then I do the same thing on the opposite side. This lighting going in and out is really gonna get the best of me. So now I'm gonna take that, go down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on my forehead. I'm also gonna put that same one on the top of my lip and my chin. I don't put too much in that area because I don't like it to be too bright. So I just put quite a little bit, and then I just keep it concentrated in that area. I'm now going to go in with my beauty blender and blend all of those areas in, just using my beauty blender as well as my foundation brush. And for my foundation brush, I use this Morphe M439. Love this brush. It needs to be clean. Don't come for me. I'm going to start off with blending out where my foundation color is. So this lower part of my face here, I'm going to blend all of that out. And don't forget to touch your neck. If you're not going to be wearing a turtleneck, don't forget to don't leave out your neck. I'm going to bring it up just around to the area where my smile line is. And then I'm going to come under my neck completely and hit the other side. Now after that, I'm going to go on my forehead and I'm going to blend it out on my forehead. Yeah, just like that. Now I'm going to go in and blend out the rest with my beauty blender, and I'm going to start with my highlighted areas. So my chin, my upper lip, my nose, and my eye area. While I'm doing my eye area, I'm also going to be blending out the contour as well. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I always start down in this area of my face, and I just try and angle my beauty blender so that it stays tight. I don't come out here for myself personally because I don't like it to come this way. I just like it to stay right on my chin. And it's just a subtle highlight in that area. It's nothing that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's like white. I'm not gonna come up here and do my eyes. Also with that, you're gonna use the pointy part of your blender and you're gonna point that into the crease area, as opposed to the opposite side that's big and wide, trying to get in that close, skinny, tight area. So use the skinny side, the pointed side, sorry. And then I angle it and start angling it to go on the outer aspect of my eye. That way it doesn't blow it out too much on the outer aspect. I then face it straight up and down. And I'm going to bring it down on my cheek, and now I'm going to start getting into my contour. And do all of this at the same time so that it blends out at the same time and mixes all together. And it looks more natural. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to take it and do the upper part of my eye now. And that's that. I still haven't gotten my contour yet. I'm going to do that after. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Yeah. So all of that got blended out nice, like really nice. Love it. I'm just going to attack the center of my face now. My nose, sorry. See how I just easily blended out that side, the right side, the left side of my nose. You guys have my right. I'm just going to do the same thing and lightly press and blend out the left side. So you're not pressing too hard, you're not doing too much, you're just letting the sponge do the work for you, to be honest. I think I said this in another tutorial as well, Get Ready With Me, that I was doing. You don't have to have a whole bunch of tools to do your makeup properly. All you have to do is have the right tools. So if you're not really good with using makeup brushes, like how I have a whole heap, if you're not good with using a whole bunch of makeup brushes, that's completely fine. Get you a decent beauty sponge. It doesn't have to be a beauty blender, which could be costly, like I think they're now $25 for one sponge. So if you don't have that type of money to just pay for one, then that's fine. But it is good to invest in one good one so that it can replace a lot of your brushes. So as you can see, I just blended out my whole face using mainly this sponge and my foundation brush. Now that's just my preference, only because I wanted to blend out as much of my foundation as possible using this brush before I went in with my beauty blender, because my beauty blender is going to absorb a lot of that product. If I would have went in directly with my brush, with my beauty blender first, it would have absorbed before blending it out. So now that I have did all of that, I'm now going to turn to the base of my brush and just press everything in. That's going to ensure that everything is blended out nicely. Everything looks so beautiful, skin-like, and there you have it. Subtle contour going through. Gonna go ahead and use my sponge and get any creases that may have come from under my eye before I go ahead and use my powders. And I use 2 different powders. And that's only because I like a little bit of a bright under eye. So first I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier in medium deep, my translucent medium deep. This isn't going to change. I don't know what else is out there, but the chances of me using something else, go in with that much, and I just press it in. I bring it right up around my eye to set everything on my eye area. I set my eye area first because I just blended out that area. So I don't want it to come back and start creasing again. And I blend it right in. I don't let it bake because I bake with my lighter color. So I'm pressing that right in. I'm blending it right out. Now I'm going to go in and set my chin, my smile lines. I have very deep smile lines, so I try not to put a lot of product in that area. Now I'm going to hit the bridge of my nose and my forehead. And there you have it. She looking good. See what I mean? It just, like, I can't make this up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour, but I've been bronzing her lately, and I like how the bronze just gives me a little bit like of a deep something, as in a color contrast. And I'm gonna hit where I put that contour to. I'm now gonna go in with the base, the belly of the brush, and push that up under my jaw and just fan it out. Why am I saying my jaw? My jaw is on her. Up under my cheekbone. I said that in the last video. So I'm getting some of that and I'm pressing it up under my cheekbone and just fanning it out like so. And then I'm going to bring it around my forehead. I'm going to go in with that same one and I'm going to contour my nose. And with this brush, I don't know what this one is. I want to say it's a MAC. Yeah, I have no clue. All I know is a tapered one. I've had it for a while. And I'm going to go ahead and taper that nose. Or contour that nose, I should say. Now I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty and Banana Bread. This stuff, great. If you've seen my tutorials before, then you know this is now a staple piece. It's, if you ask me, 20 shades lighter than my skin tone, but it works. And with this one, I bake because it just doesn't give me any flashback at all. So I go ahead and press that now into my skin. Make sure you get that little crease by your nose. And I just use it to clean up around my nose. Like that. Whatever's left, I just use it to set my nose and my forehead. So that's all I do with that. I want to go in with a bronze today when it comes to eyeshadow. So I think I'm gonna use two different colors. I'm gonna be going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm gonna go in with this color Bougie. It's right here. This color here, Bougie. I'm gonna go in with this color in my middle of my eye. Sometimes you do have to go in with your finger to help out with that pigment. And now I'm going to go in with the same palette, and I'm going to use I'm In It, which is this color shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the inner crease. It's giving pink. It's giving iridescent pink. And now I'm going to go in my Makeup by Mario. Loving this one for neutrals. And I'm going to go into, I think it's 11. Yes. No, before I get into 11, I'm going to go into 9. Number 9, because they're numbered. And I'm going to put that in my outer V right here. And just bring some warmth into this look. And I'm also going to use that same color as my transition color. So roughly it will be about 3 different shades that I'll be using. 4, sorry. Because I am going to deepen up this V a little bit more on the outside. And for that brush, I use this fluffy MAC 217 brush to do that. And now I'm going to deepen up that outer V a little bit. And I'm going to go in with number 11. And I'm going to use my Sigma E45 brush. Just to deepen it up just a tad bit in that outer V. Keeping it nice and precise. I don't want to go out wide at all. So that's how we're looking for eyes. I think it came out super duper cute. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my satin powder now. And for that, I'm going to use my big fluffy Sigma brush in F20. And I'm going to go with my MAC Studio Fix in NW50. And this goes all over. Okay, I'm now going to go in with my Black NYX Maybelline pencil. And I'm just going to put this in my waterline. Just like that. Now I'm going to go in with my Hello Girl Just Blushing. This is actually orange. And I'm going to bring some color to my cheeks. And this brush is my Sigma F10. And I'm just going to bring some color to my cheeks. I love blush here lately. I've been loving it. And I love it to hug around my eye. So I bring it up pretty high. But it's very pigmented, so you don't need a lot of it at all. Like super pigmented. And that little bit does it. So now I'm going to highlight. Now I really struggle doing my lashes on camera. Like it's a struggle. I don't know why. But I'm going to go in with this translucent medium deep. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on my lashes. And then while that dries, I'll just do the final touches to my face. So that by the time it's finished drying, we're ready to apply the lashes. All right, so I went ahead and did my eyeliner. I couldn't be looking at you guys. I had to be looking and paying attention in the mirror here. So now I think I ruined my favorite lashes, guys, and I'm going to be using the these Lily lashes in Miami. Now I'm just gonna bronze. I keep on saying bronze, highlight. And I've been loving this Laura Mercier highlight, translucent medium deep highlight. It's just the right golden pigment for me. And I put that on my highest cheekbone. There. A little bit down my nose. And then I go in and just blend that out with my foundation brush. Not my foundation brush, but my powder foundation brush. And just blend that out a little bit. And then I go in with my my blush brush and blend that out a little bit more. And I'm good to go. I'm just gonna spray my face and then coat my lashes. Then I'm going in with the flat part of my beauty sponge and just press that all in. Gonna coat my lashes with this Urban Decay Profusion or Pervasion, one of the two I think is what it's called. I'm definitely gonna link everything in the below description box. So lightly coat my lashes. It doesn't have to be a heavy coat, only because I'm going in with my lashes anyway. It's just so that they're not a different color. I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown in my lower lash line, and I'm going to use the number 9. This number here, number 9. I said Bobbi Brown. I meant Makeup by Mario. Alright, now I'm going to put these lashes on and I'll be back. Alright, I feel like doing a burgundy lip, so I'm going to go in with this Tarte Glossy Lip Paint in the color WCW. And I'm going to line my lips with this MAC Chestnut first. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that Tarte color. I don't even know if they still carry this color anymore, but there it is. That's the look. And now sis has to get into the her baby, because what? I'm gonna put on my curling iron, and for my hair I'm gonna be using this Hot Tools Professional curling iron. I just want to bump some curls on the ends of my hair, and this is a 1 3/4 inch, I believe. I'll let you know in the comments down below exactly the size of the barrel, but let's get into this, because what? For the edges, I'm just gonna use my Evian Wonder Lace and a little brush, and I'm going to fix them. Alright, so I forgot my hot comb in the States when I was visiting my sister. So I've been just using whatever I have that's hot to put some heat and flatten out my hair. I want it to look like messy curls, nothing very, I just want a little curl at the end. See, just like that.
Ayo Chubbs.
Bless all your life, which you want to be. sliding on them 1, 2, 3s. Oh Lord, Lord, Lord. She go crazy for money, crazy for money. Dollar, 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 dollar bill. I can never be the one to lay on the line for one, so I know it's time to slide. Now I'm inside whipping in the foreign. It's fast. Tell me that it's raining and it's pouring. Really bad. Tears fall from your eyes. For your husband. Guess it for the moment it's important. Tell me that it's raining and it's pouring. Tell me that it's raining and it's pouring.
And just like that, the hair is done. I'm gonna go change my shirt, come back to you guys. Alright guys, so that is hair and makeup, and now I'm just gonna show you this good fit that I'm got going on, because this is looking good and cute. Hope you guys like this hair and makeup. I think she came out so cute. What do you guys think? Nice, simple. I hope you guys got a couple of tricks and little insight into how you can make a simple look good and effortless and flawless, because this is beat. So this is what I am wearing to the baby shower. It's just a 3-piece set. It's gotten a little bit cooler here on island, so it's a ribbed 3-piece set that I got here on island. So it's this cute little crop top and these leggings that came with it, as well as the coat. I think it's super cute, super fitting. And then I just threw on these snakeskin booties, beige looking booties to go with it. And yeah, that's gonna be my fit. So I think it looks cute. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to like, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see when your girl posts her next tutorial get ready with me video. Come have some fun with your girl, because sis is in it. Love you guys. Bye.